Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you can hear me loud and clear, just type in the chat box. Let me know. Please enable screen. All right. Good morning, Mr. Samuel. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ma. Good morning. I was trading yesterday. Ooh, I was trading yesterday. Everyone who traded yesterday, the news and everything, how was it? Good morning. Good morning, Chief Abubakar. Good morning. Wow, that's great. Good. If you don't trade yesterday, my brother, no be only you do that you. Na palm oil pour on top me sef. So if you don't trade yesterday, it's a good thing. Actually, this time around, there will be a lot of manipulation in the market. And remember what we said on Monday, that this week, if one is not careful, if one is not careful this week, since last week, particularly this week, you are going to see a lot of shege in this market because you just discover everything. Just better don't, what you've made for the year, don't give it back to the market in just 1 week. So one just have to be very, very careful and get the little you can as much as possible and make sure you are risking what you can afford to lose. Don't go heavy on the market this time around. It's very, very dangerous. You get the point now. Very, very dangerous. So one should not go heavy on the market this time around. Just have to take everything easy, easy, easy. All right, so let's look at our chart this morning again. Let's start from DSY. You know, yesterday, after the FOMC move, just knew it's a good night to DSY. Dollar, good night. Dollar just rest in peace since FOMC. You see that? All the way to the downside. So now let's look at it on the daily time frame. Let's look at it on the daily time frame. Come in, please. All right, can everyone see my screen? Please, if you can see the screen, let me know from your end. Let me know, please. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So if you look at it now, DSY is now confirmed to be in a bearish trend. Makes sense? So if you look at it, particularly, you know, since we've been shorting it, when it broke this level and these two candle closes below this place, that's when I've been suspecting is a good night for dollar. But when it came back again, it ought not to break this particular level. And you can see just break it a little and start collapsing down again. So that's this particular move, we just know is a good night. So where are we expecting it to come to? Clear this liquidity first from here and target the order low. And if you look at it also on the weekly time frame, you are going to see that is really bearish because it broke this particular structure to the downside. Don't mind this particular move. Just look at this particular swing, last swing. So we expect it to come all the way down. You get the point now. And if you look at other sentiments too, they are pointing something to DSY and let us know DSY is going down. All right. So if you look at it on 4-hour time frame too, you're going to see on 4-hour time frame what is really going on 4-hour time frame. This is total bearish move. You get the point now. So this is a very clean bearish move to the downside, and gold actually gave a leading, move some weeks ago. I think, yeah, it was last week or 2 weeks ago, for us to know where we are heading to on other pairs. You get the point now, but I'll show us that this morning. Now, you see this move to the downside, so DSY is bearish, confirmed bearish. Now, if you look at it on 1 hour also is confirming the move to the downside. Now, today is PMI, the PMI or PPI today, so you just want to make sure the market did not, do use strong thing today again. You get the point now. All right, so let's look at GU. Yeah. Yes, this was my position yesterday on GU. Those who are on the FS bootcamp, you could see this. I sent this yesterday. Just, try and after this move, when it came to this shoulder on the higher time frame, just enter with a 15 pips SL. So the idiots did 1:2.5. And you get the point now. This was the move. This was the move here. You can see it. It did all the way to this place. Can you see? About 1:2.5 or so. But I was really targeting 1:4.5, like that. So it just turned all the way and it told us it's been real. So we just have to follow it that way. That's part of it. You get the point now. Now, if you now look at it on the daily time frame, you are going to confirm something. You see where it actually came to. So all this is still doing, I don't care. But this particular level we've marked for a very long time. That's why patience really matters a lot in trading. Patience matters a lot in trading. You get the point now. So when we have our line marked up to this particular level, we expect price to still come all the way to that level. So I'm expecting price to come here, this particular zone, then I can easily short it. But after price comes to this place, it's not just going to be a very quick short. You get the point now. There is still liquidity here. We may see price come all the way to this level. So when you see price gets to this place, give it a first trial. When it kicks you out, then you can easily come here when it's clear this liquidity at this level again, then you follow it to the downside. Makes sense? So if you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you are going to see on the 4-hour time frame, GU is strongly bullish, like strongly bullish. So that is what you are seeing on GBP USD. But for this morning, if you look at it on 1 hour this morning, is forming a kind of bullish flag. Can you see it this morning? There's that. And if you go to your lower time frame on 15 minutes, you are going to see on 15 minutes, we have this shoulder broken to the downside and the fair value gap. So what you may want to see and trade on GU this morning is, but remember, GU is bullish, so don't trade against the trend. You get the point now. Just wait and let it get to your POI, which is this top here, because you may still see a very sharp move. We're expecting a news on GBP by 10 a.m. So after the news, that will give us a clear entry for those who are on FS Bootcamp. When we see that, we'll let you know. You get that now. So it's very, very important we get that particular level of it. And if you look at it also on 5 minutes, you can see on 5 minutes is giving, you get it now. That's where it is now. This is a shoulder that is broken totally to the downside with fair value gap. Price came there just playing around there. So the market is just kind of missed today. And you don't want to, see yourself in that kind of system for it to swallow your money. So you just have to take things easy that way. Now, if you look at gold, let's look at gold. Gold is the only one that really makes sense yesterday. Guy did the right thing yesterday. Now look at it. This is gold at this particular level. You can see this particular shoulder here. This shoulder, can you see it on daily time frame that was broken to the downside? That's where price actually came to yesterday. You look at it on 4 hours, we mark that level that where we want to short, and this is it. That's it. That's where price came in yesterday and did about I'm of the opinion that the news today is what will cause that. We are just going to see a very quick, sharp move to the upside during the news. Is going to get properly into the shoulder and enter this fair value gap. Then we are going to see our quick sell if we truly want to take the sell and sell all the way to the downside. Does that make any sense? So that is that on the gold pair. So if you look at it also, let's check it on 1 hour. We are going to see a very clear move. Yes, great. On 1 hour, we are seeing a kind of bullish flag. So this is not good for a sell signal at all. You get the point now. Well, if you are seeing price doing this kind of nonsense move, it's telling you, bro, I got something to pick upstairs. So it's going up. So that is what you should be patient enough. And if you want to take the buy to the upside, where will our move be? That will be when we go to our lower time frame. Let's check 15 minutes. We are going to see a clear move to the upside on 15 minutes. Not really much. On 15 minutes, not really much today. So today has been a kind of quiet day, but I know the news this afternoon will be what gold will react to quickly tap into that place, or it's going to do, you may just see a spike into that place, then start running back downside. You get the point now. So I want to advise us, let us trade cautiously in this time. This is very, very important for us. We need to trade cautiously and be very, very careful so that all we've made since January, we won't give it back to the market today. Makes sense now. But if you look at the yen basket, let's check the yen basket for those who trade JPY. Yes. Now, looking at the yen basket on the daily time frame, you can see the yen basket is still following as analyzed. You want it on here and start going back to the upside. You get the point now. The yen basket is still there. So for those trading yen pairs, can easily get your confirmation there. And if you look at the yen basket on 4-hour time frame, you can see clearly what is really happening there. You see it now on 4-hour time frame. Now, this is also giving us a kind of, move for gold too. Look at what the yen basket is doing. Look at this. So it's giving us a leading move. You get the point now. What? That one is for another day. This is it. Let's go back. Yen basket. You get the point now. So yen basket is already, forming a move towards the downside, and you can see it. Price just went all the way to the upside, and let's see what will happen if price will react from this trend line back to the upside. Now, if you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, we are going to see on the 1-hour time frame, price has broken this level, this shoulder here to the downside, but it's still reacting back. So we still expect price to come all the way into this fair value gap here. So if you trade the yen pairs, if yen is longing, then its pairs should short while it's doing this. Makes sense now? Pairs like GJ, EJ, UJ should short while the yen rallies into this particular zone. You get the point now. So it's very, very important we know that. So that is going to be all for today's TDA. If you have any question, let's quickly attend to it before we call it a day. Any question, please? Yeah, online community, any question? If this has been helpful to you, just type in the chat box. Let us know. All right. Ooh, the message ran so fast. Mr. Lawal. This is the real. What is the correlation between gold and yen? That's deep. Oh. They are separate pairs. All right, when it comes to correlation, they are, That is actually a value flow model on its own. So I'm being restricted to speak now. You get the point now. But it's actually a value flow model that shows you what exactly goes on in the market. They are both safe haven assets. You get the point now. Yes. Yes. They are both safe haven assets rather. Safe haven. They are both safe haven assets. So gold, yen, dollar, let's stop there. They are both safe haven assets. So that's the correlation between them. They are both safe haven assets. But there's a way you use it to measure and look out for some things in the market when you are trading. So it gives you a very deep insight to what you do. You get the point now. So it's very, very important. When we are trading gold too, we look out for that too. Okay, where will be my entry for GJ? Actually, I don't trade GJ. You get the point now, but we'll do the analysis together and we are going to see it together. Why don't pull trigger on GJ? No, it can never be me. All right. We'll look at it together. What time frame analysis is best for? Time frame is best for analysis for long-term trading. Okay, do you mean swing trading? If you mean swing trading, let me know. Yes, we trade in sessions. Yeah, London, New York. That's it too. You don't get your trade in London, wait in New York. That's it. And if you are the type who trade Asian session, that's another thing too. Makes sense? Yes. Now the time frame, best time frame for analyzing your long trade, particularly is we recommend if you are a day trader, look at the daily chart, the daily time frame, H4, and your entry should be on 30 minutes time frame. Makes sense? Don't go and use 5 minutes for entry. You'll be shocked. And you now put SL of maybe 15 pips for a swing trade. It will shock you. So better you don't do that. Just take it little by little that way. Yes, my entry based on sessions. Yes, my entry is based on sessions. So you trade London, you trade New York. Anything after that, nothing more. How can you interpret news release and the numbers and extract proper information? Ooh, that's great. But when the news, that's actually that is part of the package of the value flow models. Yes, when you are going to take your fundamentals, also sentiment, now combine it. Structure is just the last thing. So you take fundamentals, you take sentiment, all those data, there is a way you interpret them. They give you an insight of what is going on in the what is, we can call it, in-house economy of that particular currency. So when you get those data is what you apply to what you get there. You get the point now. So they are majorly the key things you learn when you get the value flow model. You get the point now. So it's just, for example, now when the fund rate, the day before yesterday, FOMC, we have the fund rate for the dollar. It came out yesterday. So when you bring the rate, the rate did not change. Now, what that is trying to tell us now is the rate still remains the same thing. When the data came out, the figure came out, it's simply telling us that in the US, they are not increasing interest rates. So investors who have opportunity to go and invest in other currency or other peers or other economy that is doing well than US will definitely move their money away from the US and go and invest in that economy. Then that will now result into a weak dollar. You get the point now. Now, when we see the same thing on dollar interest rate is trying to tell us that dollar will be weak. Makes sense now. So that will now help you to interpret it into every SSS USD, every dollar pairs. So you are looking for opportunity to long them. And that is what we see played out yesterday. because the interest rate that came on Wednesday did not change. So that is giving us signal that dollar is weak. Then we are looking for opportunity to long anything SSS USD. Make sense? Be GBP USD, anything USD, you are looking for opportunity to long it. So you move that information because you have the interpretation of that data, you bring it into the structure, then you now interpret it on your structure like you are seeing on the chart. Okay, I now have enough data to take my long position now based on the data that came out. This is it. Now, what do I want to do? I want to long. Structure will now help you to understand where exactly am I longing from. Does that make sense now? You get the point now. So that is how we use it to interpret one another that way. All right. Yeah, someone asked for GG. Okay. Now, if you look at GJ on the higher time frame, you can see it's bearish, and yesterday was a bullish run. Can you see it now? Look at this. Now, look at this. We've seen a sweep of this liquidity here. Does that make sense now? Now, if you come to your lower time frame, come and check 1 hour. So if you look at it on 1 hour, you look at what are we expecting to see. Remember, on yen basket, we are expecting the yen to rally to that fair value gap we saw earlier. So which means we are looking for opportunities to short this guy here. Does that make sense now? So where do we intend to short this guy from? Now, if you look at this massive sell since day before yesterday all the way to the downside, there's something we call high of the week. Now, this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So on Monday, it already formed the high of the week. Then we already see yesterday, Thursday, that is the low. So the price action we may highly see today may be a range or continuation to the downside because we are expecting a long on JPY. Does that make sense now? So where do you expect to do that? Just come to your lower time frame and see what is really happening on your lower time frame. What's your lower time frame telling you? All right. Now, on your lower time frame, if you truly want to short it, then we expect price to break this level aggressively to the downside. You get the point now? Look at it. This is what I'm looking at. Price should break this level aggressively to the downside, then come back to this correlated point here. And if you see any fair value gap there, you can easily take it. Or look at something here again too. There's also, this is a strong support broken with a fair value gap there. Then liquidity is resting above it. So we may see a quick long into this fair value gap here. This is it here. Now, you may see a quick long into this fair value gap here. Now, remember that the pound is bullish. Pound is very strong. And a news is coming up on GBP USD by 10 a.m. this morning. So what you are looking for now is the news may cause that spike to the upside. Makes sense now. Now, when that happens, you already have a strong support here with this fair value gap. So just expect price rally into it, then get your structure, follow it back to the downside. Does that make sense? At all. Now, reason why it seems more that, okay, yes, Mr. Felix, yes. Reason why it seems yesterday data came out positive for dollar and there's nothing there is, yes, the news may came out positive, but more investors are really withdrawing their, investment there. You get the point now. Their money is being moved out. And at the same time, like we've said many weeks ago, that this particular period, seasonal tendency, a lot of companies, a lot of people will be taking profit, trying to go back. For example, now, if you are the type who, you have your business in the US and you want to travel close for the year, you get the point now. you have to, when you are traveling back, you have to change to your own currency and move the money out. So those are the things that, you know, dry up liquidity little by little in that particular economy. Does that make sense now? So that's why we saw data come out positively and yet it's still weak. You get the point now? It's just there. It's like a dead man trying to sneeze. Get the point now? So that's how it is. So thank you very much. I believe I've been able to answer our questions this morning. So this will be the end of today's. Remember, we still have our students, our ATM cash flow students. We are resuming. We are going to have our last dose today by 10 a.m. So see you in class by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is the time we are starting the last part of our ATM cash flow. Now, and our FS boot camp now is 125,000 naira. You know, it was we told us yesterday that the price would change going into the new year now, but we couldn't. I don't think that price could make it to the new year. So fortunate. So the price is now 125,000 naira for the FS bootcamp, while for the ATM cash flow is still 100,000 naira. The value flow models are there, going for 150,000 naira. The Sunshine Scalping Plus is also there for 50,000 naira. And ATM Plus Android is there, 25,000. Our bots are there doing well, doing great. You know, all this now, that's it about the bot. All this noise up and down, catching everybody, grabbing everybody like that. Nothing grab them. They are enjoying their life there. You get the point now. Slow but steady. You get the point, but you like that aggressive move, you can continue. But the bots are doing very well. You can reach out to us and get the bot. Probably you think, okay, you don't have enough to buy it at once or so. Just you may do part payment this month, then balance it by January before the price goes up. Also, prop passing, make sure you reach out to us. We can help you to pass your prop at a very affordable price. And you are going to see follow every of our handles here already in the chat box. You are going to see it there. And if you want any information, just reach out to us on our WhatsApp page. And also, yes, the audit too. If you want us to audit your trading style, trading system, everything for the year, you want to have a one-on-one session just for your trading audit, or everything we've been discussing in this TDA, you don't really understand some things and you want us to quickly, you know, explain something to you. What do you mean by this that you said on that TDA? Yes, we can easily put you through. That is just for 35,000 naira. Reach out to us. The WhatsApp line is there in the chat box. Just reach out to us, and every handle of traders on the floor is also there. Reach out to us. We would love to connect with you, build relationship. This is the season of Christmas enjoyment. Let's enjoy it together. Life is sweet. Life is beautiful. Get the point now. So just make sure you keep everything intact. All you've made from January to December, don't give it back to the market. Very, very important. Don't give it back to the market. And also remember, I think 2 weeks ago, we all requested here that we would love to host Boss so that he can explain some things he used to say here, can explain to us on IG Live. So the IG Live will be coming up by Monday, 8 p.m. Monday on Instagram. So you have to go and follow. You have to go and follow him, follow Ejimi, the profitable investor, and follow Value Flow Trading. So we'll be hosting him by 8 p.m. on Monday. So make sure you are there and get the best of it. So we would love to have you so that you can learn. It's going to be a blueprint, the Millionaire Blueprint, Millionaire Traders Blueprint for 2024. So you are going to get it live there. You get the point now. You're going to get it live there, and we'll be live with him on Instagram. All right, someone said, if someone wants to buy a prop firm account, which one do you recommend? Yes, you can buy Nova, Next Step Funding, and Quantec. Yes, those three, it makes sense, and we can pass them. You get the point now. Nova, Next Step Funding, and Quantec. Those are the three prop firms you can get as fast as possible, and we can help you to pass them. You get the point now, at a very affordable price. Thank you. Cheers. God bless. If you have any other question or anything you want us to help you with, reach out to us on our line. Recommended broker for FS. Right now, okay, equity market is there. And you can go with equity market. Yes, equity market. You do that, you can register with equity market. The link for the prop firm, can you reach out to us on WhatsApp, please? Just reach out to us on WhatsApp. You see our WhatsApp line will be typed here now, so just reach out to us on WhatsApp. We are going to give you more details about that. Mr. Luke. All right. So we are going to send you the website. You check it there. You check the account you want there. You get everything there. Does that make sense? All right. Thank you so much. All right. If there's no any other question, this is going to be the end of today's TDA. It's nice having everyone on board. Everything you've made from Monday to Friday, make sure you don't give it back to the market today, and make sure you withdraw. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your money. Withdraw. Dirty December, dirty weekend. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. Cheers, and God bless.